So, hello.
Hello.
Today I am interviewing Professor O'Malley. Her first name is Eileen, and she's my speech professor. So, I know you teach at Valencia College, but do you have any other professions beside that, or?
Yes, well, I'm a mom as well.
Okay,
but also I do a business online.
Business
so
online.
I actually sell on Amazon.
All right. So, what do you like better, like teaching or just business, like?
Teaching.
Teaching better.
I like teaching better. But
what is it about teaching that like it better?
Oh my gosh, it's just the students.
The students.
It's all about the students and about seeing them learn.
Okay.
And the excitement.
The excitement.
The excitement that they have, and
Right.
the interactions with them, and the one-on-one. I really like the one-on-one.
So one-on-ones, you
I like
like
that's
the
my
personal
favorite.
interaction. All right. So this is the thing which you enjoy about it the most, like interactions.
Yes,
Alrighty.
definitely with the students. It's all about the students. I like it much better than online.
Okay. So do you like working like in a team kind of environment or like independent?
Independent.
Like, independent.
I'm an independent. I'm a people person, but I like working independently.
Okay.
That's why I like this, because I do my own thing.
Right.
I teach.
Okay.
And then I get to work one-on-one with students.
Okay.
But I don't have to work necessarily.
So do you have difficulty, like sometimes if you're in a team, like I don't want to listen to them, or
I like doing my own thing, and
You do-
so
okay.
yeah, and so that's really the difference is that a team. It depends though, because every job that I've had has different types of team structures. So I've seen better ones than others.
right.
Others have
So
been
it's just
weaker than-
it just varies.
It depends. It varies.
Do you get sometimes like lonely, like independent? You're like, oh, I just need help, or I don't know. Sometimes,
Yeah, sometimes.
sometimes you're like, I
when
want guidance, and
Right, and there's no one there.
There's no one there,
Exactly.
yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
I do need help, and I'm like, who do I ask?
All
And
right.
Yeah.
okay. So we got to know about the positive. What about
Yeah.
the negative? What do you like least about your job? Like something which you're like, oh, I wish it wasn't there, or something.
About which job? The one here? The one
Both.
teaching?
Both.
Okay. The one online is that you're very much on your own.
Yeah, online is like and it's like
100%.
either yes or no. It's like either yes
It's
or
all
no.
exact. It's all or nothing, and so it's all on you.
Okay.
And so it's all your own motivation. So you've got to have a lot of motivation, self motivation, and then for teaching, the thing I like the least is just the fact that I'm an adjunct, and that I don't
Okay.
really have an office.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
why
I'll-
don't you have an office?
These
though?
adjuncts don't have offices.
Oh, that's why.
No,
That's sad.
because we're just considered, not temporary.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
employees.
Okay.
But we're not considered full-time staff. So-
That's why. Okay, I was always wondering why, because I'm new to America anyway, so
Yeah.
I don't know how the system goes here. So
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna be studying media, so I want to know
Great.
what was your major in college? What was it? Was
Journalism.
journalism too. So how was it? Like
I loved it.
you loved it.
It was
what
fun.
did you guys used to do? Like
What
what
did
was
we- Well,
like,
I was in the newspaper staff.
newspaper stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I did.
Did you used to write or broadcast?
I used to write.
Right? Yeah, I'm not good at writing. Okay,
You're
I,
not
li- I
good
like
at
to I like to talk. Like I can talk in front of people without the timing because we have a problem with the speeches. But because that's what stresses me the most. I don't have problems in talking to people in front of like a large group. Sometimes, obviously, you're always nervous, but like I can talk,
Right.
But I would rather express my stuff in. How do you say? Like, in talking and face to face rather than just writing it
Than
out.
writing it?
Yeah, so that's my biggest struggle in media.
Oh, is it? Because you've got to have that.
Yeah, I know.
you
I
gotta
want to
have
have
that part.
Yeah, I want to get the articles and everything catchy or
Yes.
all that nice stuff. All right, so describe me your career about this job, like from your career to this job,
Describe. Oh, like
career path to this
My
job.
career path. Oh, my career path's all over the place.
All over the place.
Yeah. So I started out as a journalist, and
Okay.
then I went to law school, and then I became an attorney.
Oh wow. That's
Yeah, you
so
didn't know I had that in the middle?
No, that is so cool. All right, because law is something which I want to do too.
Oh, is it?
That-
See?
yeah,
It's-
see,
that's crazy town.
That's
Yeah.
that's something because I can argue with people.
Yes.
So I was like, maybe I could be law as well. So I would rather consider that as my minor as well, maybe if I have enough, credits left. Yeah. Okay, so it was law, then attorney.
Then I was teacher.
All right. So did you ever worked in like a newspaper
Yes.
place? All right. Which one? Like what kind of channel?
It wasn't a it was just a newspaper. I was
Okay.
always in newspapers.
Alrighty.
Okay, so it was in Gannett, like Gannett is the newspaper chain.
Okay.
And then it was Florida Today in Melbourne, and then also at Ocala Star Banner in Ocala. And that's at the New York Times.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, do you think my accent will be a problem in my in this field? Considering I'm from another place and my accent sometimes comes in. Sometimes
Yeah,
it
but
doesn't.
I don't think it causes a problem where I don't understand.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. But you know how in media I've seen people always talking very nicely, and the way they talk is
I
very.
like the way you speak better than the way they
Oh,
speak.
thank you. That's
I wouldn't even worry about
that's
that.
really okay. That's a huge compliment coming from you, especially. So, what advice would you give me? Like, what advice do you think I should like?
Writing.
Writing.
You've got to
I
get
should
the writing.
I have to practice
You've
writing.
got to practice writing. You've got to get that part. You've got to be solid because really you've got to have that piece because you're going to be preparing it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's
see,
a certain
that's
bit of
the-
it that's spontaneous. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
doing on the scene, but there's a good chunk of it that's just the investigative
I mean, I
part.
can write. It's just the fact that I want to make it catchy, so that like for example, if you write it for teachers or whatever, we watch everything, we make it very professional. But when you write for all over the world,
Yes.
it's a different perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like you got to make it catchy, interesting, but at the same time, information, and like you
Yeah.
have to provide information so that people can read. And actually, when you talk on TV, I want them to listen to me and not be like,
Right.
all right, I'm just gonna sleep or.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest concern and something which I'm really nervous about, especially
yeah.
coming here because, yeah, the plan was totally something else over there and it just popped out and everything else. So it just, black. It was bad. Okay, so, all right. So I guess I have to work on writing.
Writing and investigation.
Investigation about what? Like,
Well,
just
you've got to be
investigation
able
or
to
researches?
asking the researching and writing. I mean, basically having the same. Sorry, the right kind of questions and developing the right kind of questions, and then knowing how to develop your sources too.
Develop my sources.
Yeah, and then really, when you're saying catchy and trying to catch, also having a good amount of research behind you, so that you actually
It's a valid point
va-
supporting your things.
right, so that you know exactly what you're talking about.
Alrighty.
So that's the most important.
Yeah.
It's got to be valid,
Okay.
valid information.
Alrighty, so I guess I'll take that advice. Because I sometimes write, but it's not like, it's just sometimes I just write on my computer.
Right.
Like, I'm in the mood, about my day. Or I used to write diaries when I was like young.
Yeah.
But right now I'm like just in the mood. When I'm bored, I like just write about stuff.
Just about anything.
Yeah, it's like I'll just write about anything. Sometimes I do like writing. Like I get in the mood of like just writing about it. Alrighty, okay. So this was it.
That was it?
Yep, this was my interview with Professor O'Malley. I cannot pronounce her name. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
And my name is Kushbuck, and this was done on March 8th, 2017. Thank you. That's it.
You're welcome. All right, that's good.